Well, this is a big deal, not only because it'll impact some important programs in the classroom, but also because it caught leaders off guard. Wake County Public Schools leaders not speaking about those cuts just now, but we do know this is something that they had factored into their budget. At Wake Ed Partnership, a nonprofit designed to improve public education, the shelves are stocked, making sure teachers have the supplies they need to start the year off right. Any little bit from their donations helps, especially in difficult budget years and teacher pay issues. But this year, recent federal cuts are making things even more complicated.
This funding was approved by Congress and signed by him just a few months ago. And so here we are now looking at this big budget hole and trying to figure out what's next.
Wake County Public Schools announcing just over $8 million in funding from the federal government would not be coming amid cuts from the Trump administration. The bulk of that money would have gone to staffing for programs like English as a second language and after-school programs.
It was already planned to be spent, positions hired, baked into the budget. Students came back this week, so it could not have possibly come at a worse time.
It's also caught many off guard.
It becomes a ripple effect. We deal in things like reading programs here, career programs, school supplies. All those things get stretched and pressured when there's other cuts across the way.
And while local leaders are now having to figure out the next steps, in Washington, Congresswoman Deborah Ross weighing in, calling the decision to block the funding she helped approve in Congress illegal, saying, quote, "Make no mistake, this decision is wrong and it will hurt local students, families, and educators. I'm joining my colleagues in Congress to demand that the Trump administration immediately follow the law and release funding for schools in Wake County and across the country." So now in the meantime, Wake County Public Schools is going to have to figure out what's next, looking at possible other funding sources. But for the time being, we do know that they are keeping that 90-day hiring freeze in place. In Raleigh, Tom George, ABC 11, Eyewitness News.